Hey everyone, I'm the Tom, welcome to my gaming channel. Today I'm playing another episode of GTA 5 and I haven't played since I last recorded. Participate in a one-on-one deathmatch. Well, Sentinel XS, Weapon Dominator, Benefactor Shafter, Chevron Search, Oslo Chaka. I feel like we should, or at least I feel like doing one vehicle delivery. But before I start that, I'm gonna go into passive mode. Just in case somebody tries and, you know, blow my car up or anything like that. Let's get into the Carbonitari. I am gonna repaint this car. Just not yet. So we're looking for a... no, not job list. For a Rapid Dominator, a Shafter, or an Ocelot Chakar. That's the cars that I think I know what they look like. Of all the ones listed. Wait, is that? That's not a Chakar. That is a Schuster Fusillade, or was that a Felter? No. Just to make sure what car this is.
What? I mean, it frightened the life out
Oh.
of me.
Gonna drive away. I'm gonna find another one. So there's one. I think that should be one. A Shafter. Is that a Felter? Yeah, it's a Felter.
No way!
Okay, whatever. So that is a Felter. So let's not get into any of those anymore. I thought I could make that, but I could not. So the Rapid Dominator is the Mustang-like muscle car. And that was deeper about the gauntlet right there. It is usually, there's usually quite a lot of them down here on these parking spaces. So let's actually do like that. If we find one on the way, of course, I'm gonna take the opportunity to do so, but if not, then they should be there. almost ended completely terribly, but thankfully I reacted soon enough. That was just a very poor, just some very poor driving on my part. Where are the parking spaces now? Please. Oh, they're down there. Please, would you just hit the throttle once? Come on. Even brake for that. There's another gauntlet.
You still owe me a drink.
Okay, nothing here. You know what? I'm gonna drive up here. Maybe there's something I'm interested in. What is that? There's not a chacal, so much is for sure. Okay, déclassé ASEA. That is completely wrong. No, I don't want to go down, you don't understand. I want to go up. Oh, okay. Where's that car actually? Rapid radius. Okay. Anything here? Yeah, but another radius. There's another ASEA and another one. Anything here? No. That's a bus that I'm probably not interested in either. Wait, is there another car behind it? Yes. It's another ASEA. Alrighty, so there's absolutely nothing that I would have wanted. Wait. I don't know what that car's name is. It's a Vapid, but it's not a Dominator, so much is for sure. It's a Stanier. Okay. Tell you what. I don't wanna drive down this parking house. So let's just jump down it. Oh, if that car hadn't been there, this would have been close to perfect parking actually. That is another filter. No, it's a fusillade. I don't want this now, do I? No.
Number is climbing. Hey, that's a worry.
Okay, so I don't know where to go. Are you not gonna let me in? Okay. And I'm just gonna take that way out. Do something with your life? Yeah, I hear people say that to me all the time in real life. It's just probably not something I should be saying here. But you know, what am I gonna do? Is that a Cheval search? I don't think so, but Bravado Yoga. That the same car? It is the same car, isn't it? Yeah. Where the heck are those cars that I'm looking for? Come on. Tell you what, let's just do some more races then. If we can't find the cars that we need to find, then what am I supposed to do? Play job, created races. Wait a minute, in the pipeline. Is that a bicycle race? No. Good. Point-to-point non-contact. Invite everyone. Alright. Let's just play on our own then. If nobody wants to join. Let's go for the standard one, because why not? So, I've never completed this race before, so I don't know the track. god. That was very close on hitting those on hitting those civilians. World record is 2 minutes 10, which for once might be realistic. We'll see. Maybe it's not, and this track is like 10 minutes long. That could also be the case. Oh, come on! I think there's a good case to be made for the Sanchez being one of the overall fastest vehicles for, you know, escaping the police or something like that, because it's fast on the road and it's fast off road. You know, obviously something like the Adder or the Entity or just pretty much any supercar is faster on the road, but off road they don't stand a chance. They're completely hopeless against the Sanchez. And is there any other vehicle? The Bifta maybe might be a candidate, but then again, the Sanchez, it'll get you everywhere. Just absolutely, whoa, just absolutely everywhere. Because it's also very small and handy. Okay, so 2 minutes 10 does seem a little bit off my time. Maybe I just suck. That could also be the case, but I don't think I suck that much that I would lose more than a minute. But then again, maybe. So, nice. Flying. Why are all of these, except for one, either air races or sea races? So. Yeah, sports, because why not? Wanna drive my car when it's already some more and play right away. Traffic is on. That might give me a little bit of trouble. Oh, or that could. was pretty bad cornering on my part. So was that. Okay. Let's just lose 2 to 3 seconds just like that by having those frame drops. Okay, it's probably pretty safe to say that I'm not gonna break the world record here either. Not only because of my terrible driving, because, you know, of course that plays a part in that, but lost a lot of time there as well. So there's the finish line. Maybe with a supercar, or, you know, let's say with a heavily modified supercar and proper driving, maybe I might have a chance. But maybe not. I don't know. Good. Graveyard shift. Never done that before. Non-contact, good pace, muscle. Let's do something with SUVs, okay, shall we? Custom vehicles. Doesn't matter, I don't have any. And then play. Let's actually try out and see what kind of SUVs are good and which ones are not. The Baller. Wait, what? This one is so much better. BJXL is a little bit better at braking though. Cavalcade. Dubstar, Ranger, Grizzly, Huntley S, and Stalker, Nisa, Park Ranger, Serrano. I'm gonna take this one, the Baller. Gallivanter Baller. Okay, that's a Range Rover. Which, if you ask me, in the literal sense, might actually be the only true SUV on the market currently, since the Porsche Cayenne is no longer very useful off-road in its second generation. The first generation was, but then they realized that, you know, nobody ever takes a Porsche Cayenne off-road. Whereas the Range Rover Sport is still very, very capable off-road. And also it's got a 5-liter supercharged V8 with, how much? 550 horsepower I think it is now? Yeah, 550. And yeah, so that is the only true SUV in my mind. And keep in mind that SUV stands for Sports Utility Vehicle. So it's gotta have some sort of use, for example going off-road. Or you know, you might say the Dodge Ram SRT10 is also an SUV. It's got a Viper V10 in it with more than 500 horsepower, and also, you know, it's a Dodge Ram, so it's got its uses. However, it's also rear-wheel drive, and with an engine like that and no weight whatsoever over the rear axle, that's probably not ideal. For everyday purposes, at least. Okay, third lap. Maybe this with a supercar is actually... Yeah, this is gonna be much faster with a supercar. I'm not sure about getting close to the world record though, even in my tuned Turismo. Speaking of which, I'd like to see some sort of power rankings for you know, the different cars in the different categories. For example, is the Turismo better than, say, the Bullet or the Infernus, or how does it stack up to the Centorno or the Adder or the Entity and all that? Excuse me, I had to get through there. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. And also for the sports car category, I think the Grotti Carbonizzaria has a pretty good shot at being the best sports car. It's definitely up there, like being one of the best for sure, but the best, I don't know. Let's go congestion charge in my Turismo, and then we should be totally fine. And to end this episode, I think. Yeah, the Turismo is definitely a car I enjoy quite a lot. Custom vehicle is on, because it handles so well. It's got so much grip. It looks cool, and it also goes pretty well. It's not the fastest accelerating a supercar, and it's not the one with the highest top speeds, so it will lose a little bit on the straights. But in the corners, it's just so good. You can go flat out through here, just like that. Which you can't say about all cars, not even all supercars. Because I think the Adder would have a little bit of trouble with that, or the Bullet or the Infernus even. See, I think the Bullet is a little bit, you know, a little bit underpowered for a supercar at least. And again, it's also one of the cheaper ones, so it's a little bit, you know, expected. that was way too much braking for this corner. Also, I think the Infernus is also kind of underpowered for a supercar. And come on, it's a Lamborghini Murcielago. That is not a slow car at all. And what was I about to say? Yeah, the strange thing about the Infernus is that it has pretty low grip, which is really weird. Not only is it mid-engine, which naturally makes the car more grippy. Also, it should be all-wheel drive since the Murcielago is all-wheel drive. But even if the in-game car is rear-wheel drive, it should have more grip than it does. It breaks loose so easily through corners, and that's just something you don't want. So let's brake here, because we don't wanna go flying here. Watch out for this corner though. Don't hit the throttle too aggressively, because this corner is quite bumpy and even a Turismo might break loose there. Or here. The world record apparently is 24 seconds, so either I'm doing something horribly wrong, or that definitely involved some hacking. Like 24 seconds, yeah, it's just... that's ridiculous. So 3 minutes, 40 seconds, 0.484. Nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, but for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.